Head ass. Ain't no big head ass. Cone head ass. We're in the kitchen.
I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route. I leave them outline when I hit them.
Can I have the name, please, the number?
I don't tell you record it no more. I am.
But can I have your name and number?
I still not let out your name. You don't got to sit. No, you're not getting my name. Now show them that.
I will show them that.
You got to fuck around the job. No, I don't want more. Now get out my job and hold on my line. Alright. Oh, man.
Hey, man, you want me?
If I knock your phone out your hand, you gonna call the police. I know. Now hold on. Hold on. You gonna pay me? Fuck, I'm calling the police for. I ain't no snitch ass nigga, so fuck I'm gonna call the police for.
What you doing?
What you doing?
I wanted to pay for my stuff.
$5.97.
It's not $5.97. I have a coupon.
Did you mention the coupon back there?
I mentioned it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can record each other. Because I'm being reasonable.
I don't care. Who you finna report that to?
I'm sending it to your corporate office. That's what I'm sending it to.
I don't give a fuck.
Make sure you tell me that.
No, I don't care. You think I give a fuck, don't you? But I don't. This job is nothing. 10 to 1 insurance. Come on, man. This ain't nothing.
This is a job you chose.
I can't charge this job. You offered me this job. I don't even like working.
Disrespectful as fuck.
Who wanted to sell extra money? Hold on. Why? Damn, you gonna make me call the police and I don't even like them up on my job.
When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. Sometimes you need a phone.
You need to work with
Your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but
the NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America.
All right, let's get to business here, guys.
Was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On second down, McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there.
Mahomes hit.
God damn it.
And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Why didn't they run out of juice like that?
Down inside the 35-yard
Why ain't go down out of bounds like that?
Watch your big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
That's all I use right there, man.
That's cool.
You like that?
It was all right.
Job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. From the 2, here's first and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do for this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Flushed out right. Flush to his right.
God damn.
Just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
That motherfucker catching his ass, boy.
Teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you gotta take modesty and put it aside. You're the
Shit.
franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be
Crazy.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines.
Yeah, it's fun.
And no return possible here as they
27.
That boy put it from 22 on that side to fucking 27 on this side. That boy got fucking good.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Just the first quarter of the tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season with our opponent. And they
I was like, who the fuck is that?
With the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Here's Bridgewater.
Oh, fuck. Well, I had that shit, man.
Thomas. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. To throw is Bridgewater.
Man, you gotta catch shit like that, boy.
Oh, Teddy.
On what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
That's that fucking line.
7-0 on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Bridgewater to throw it.
See, I see where he's going. He's just getting there fast. Good shit.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty
That was a nice little maneuvers through there.
to pick up really nice yardage.
Appreciate it, big.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And it's good.
Huh?
14-0.
Makes the score Panthers 14. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will have deep trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Oh, thank goodness, boy. God damn.
Incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra points splits the uprights.
I can't get shit going.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in point when you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So That's how it has to be done. Get points on the...
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now a run with McCaffrey.
Ah, fuck that.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. McCaffrey. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense, because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level has...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They're going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball.
You gonna run another one or not? Because this is done.
They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13. First and goal
at the 7-yard line.
If you want to quit, babe.
You gonna run another one?
If you want to quit, babe.
That's all information.
Bridgewater.
Come on, man. That's some bullshit, boy.
And he's going to be brought down just
That's a
shy
lot
of
of
the
fucking.
5 at the 6. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. But now it's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Why you ain't catch that shit, man? God damn.
It was Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger, there to knock it away.
Shit.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 64 yards.
What fucking playbook am I using, bro?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's a lot of love.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
What the fuck? You motherfucking had. You had a fucking touchdown, guy. You had a fucking touchdown, man.
This is crazy.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times.
Oh my God.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. And he will bring this all the way up.
Yeah, bro. Going
I feel you, man. You want your bags?
Yeah, big on send it.
Alright.
Guess I will go back to the back to the drawing boards. That definitely wasn't how I expected that game to go. They couldn't even get in the goddamn field. Couldn't even goddamn.
Yeah. I ain't trying to give you no quarter.
Huh?
I ain't trying to give you no kind of quarter. No room, man.
Oh, here we go. Every time I got in the red zone, turned the ball over one way or another. Pick, fumble. You choose.
Story of the tape.
Run it back, baby.
I feel you, man. What's going on with this shit?
I need damn. Let me see what I do watch. This man take forever to send it, B.
B.
I ain't said good game. You a funny ass dude, B.
I ain't said nothing crazy, man. I just said good game,
Ah, motherfucking B.
Excuse me. Alright, Burt Police. Back being
What you said?
No, wifey in the back being burp police and shit.
Perk police.
Burp police, my nigga.
Oh, say excuse me type shit.
Yeah.
Rockin' all black with them boys, B.
My own.
God damn, man.
What, man? I'm just thinking, B. Let me breathe. Let me breathe, B.
You got more than breathing. You goddamn sleeping, B. That orange hard, I ain't gonna cap. I'm changing the shoes.
Bro, I gotta look at these boys right quick. I get in there.
You gotta do what now?
Look at they line up real quick when we get in the game.
Yeah, that's another 30 minutes right there.
No, it's not. No, it's not, man. I run the whole. I got a whole play style, baby. Just, you know what I'm saying?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is hard. This color game hard. This shit hard as fuck.
On to get us started now. The kicker
Yeah, it's tight time.
and we are underway from Miami. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a...
Shit. Not really. Yes, we should be alright. Let's run. Let's go run.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Touchback. Tua now on first down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, a run.
There you go, goddamn.
This play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
8-yard line.
Q on.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Dolphins give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now left side of the swing pass. And that play will go nowhere. losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On play action, here's Tua.
It took so long to come down, man.
And he almost made it, but just
What?
short, finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards.
We threw it low, huh?
I ain't got no coaching for you, B.
You feel it?
First and goal at the 1. Now the former Washington
I hit the hole and still can't. Damn, man, hit it.
He is in. Touchdown, Miami. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Steelers nothing.
Yo, this nigga left footed. This shit fuck
Now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Oh,
Gets to the 20-yard
Oh
line
yeah,
and no
he
further.
talking to him too, but
At their own 20-yard line.
excuse me.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run with the NC State man.
Oh, man, come on, man.
And he is brought down at
He
the
ran that
22
motherfucker right,
after
too.
a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
By Andrew Van Ginkel.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they
We
definitely
know where it's going.
Absolutely. This is really the open
Huge
drive. He
for
just
that
had 2
shit.
catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
1st down, Steelers.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Steelers nothing.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger.
Come on, man, you gotta catch that shit.
Complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here comes the 7th play now in this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Get out of there.
Setting up the screen, this is Samuels.
This
And they'll wind wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain of 31 on third down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Roethlisberger.
Bro, he did not throw it the way I want him to
It's
throw it.
intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
In the fucking red zone. In the end zone.
Opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead.
He was in the corner. Why did he come back?
Did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it, and obviously
Drove all the way down the
Here's the
goddamn.
thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Oh,
Trying to
shit.
drop one in, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's 3rd down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with counter. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Jerome Baker.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. He'll swing that out to Edmonds.
Roethlisberger's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
35-yard line.
Oh, boy. That shit crazy, boy. Yo, look at that shit. On the run.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Get that back. Get that back. What the fuck? Man, come the fuck on, bro.
Get that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
There we go, baby. Lay some fucking wood, yeah, nigga.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He
That
could
boy
not
still
hang
got
on.
it out
It's
there.
3rd
That's supposed to
down.
be a touchdown.
And I think they'd be well suited to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
Take it to the touchdown. You gotta score. Gotta score, nigga.
Intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
God damn it.
Across midfield.
I don't know how I threw that. I
35.
shouldn't even try this.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on it. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way...
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
He's going to make everything happen.
The way in for a Miami touchdown. Myles Gaskin with his second touchdown here.
The range of fours got that. Cap.
I don't think you can
No cap, really.
75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient.
Gotta score before half. Team made the shit a game. I don't know. I be throwing stupid passes. I be forgetting to run the ball. Fuck myself up every time.
They really
executed
the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play.
Fuck.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Get that block. Damn. Oh, boy, you were supposed to get through there, boy. You were squeeze through there, boy.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to Jalen Samuels. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. He'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
I'm there, boy.
Come on, bro.
Nigga.
Well, what, nigga? Let's go, nigga. That shit was a beautiful pass.
After back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger, eluding the pressure right. That went into the hands of his tailback Samuels.
Let's go.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Johnson was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I believe I'm following that logic. Take the shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger.
Let's go. Oh.
This is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense
Had it and fucking dropped it.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
4-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
7 at the 47-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Patrick on the coverage.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 8
For a Miami Dolphins.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. Here's Gaskin.
I don't know why I did that.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Points on the board.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
That's some Dolphin shit right there, man.
Across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's
shit.
got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
That's cool. Do all that.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Swat it. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 48 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breda.
Oh my God, bruh. Go to the house. Go to the motherfucking house.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And throw right side complete to Parker. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, it's a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to pass. Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old...
That nigga missed that bitch.
Hall of Famer in one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of play.
They'll run with Edmonds again. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Dolphins.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 32.
Roethlisberger's pass.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And there to set up shop at the 32-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down at the...
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's good.
For a gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Intercepted. Maybe the turning
protect my
point
nigga, huh?
The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
28-yard line.
looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds.
Third down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half out.
That was a good game, B.
That's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue down the wall. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense.
I gave you 2, man.
I feel it. All right, then, B.
All right.
Yep.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Garden. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.